Welcome to Awakening Destiny, where we engage, equip, and awaken sons and daughters to step into their kingdom identity, walk in spiritual authority, and transform nations for the glory of God. Our heart is to see a generation rise, not in survival, but in sonship, not just in calling, but in maturity, mission, and mandate. Today's episode is a prophetic message I believe will speak directly to your spirit. It's called Birthing a New Breed, Three Kingdom Witnesses. Let's step into the vision together. Let me take you into a vision the Lord gave me during worship. It came suddenly, intense, vivid, and unmistakably from Him. I saw a birth, but it wasn't biological. It was Christ Himself presiding over a holy travail. This wasn't a scene of panic. The blood I saw wasn't the crimson of crisis. It was the radiant royal blood of the Lamb. It flowed with purpose, just like at Calvary. But this time, not for death, this time for life. Jesus' own lifeblood was present in the birthing room. It was sanctifying. It was shielding. It was declaring ownership over what was emerging and what was coming forth. Sons and daughters, first fruits of a Joshua and Caleb generation. These weren't just followers. They were carriers of His DNA. They weren't born to maintain a movement. They were the movement. Royal heirs marked with a double portion to build, to bless, to steward cities, and to shape nations. Heaven wasn't adding numbers. It was revealing heirs, not wanderers, not orphans, but sons and daughters, commissioned for kingdom governance, forged in love, and ready to be sent. The Lord then highlighted a scripture that unlocked the vision. 1 John chapter 5, verses 6 through 8. The Spirit, the water, and the blood, these three testify, and they agree as one. They were there when Jesus was baptized, water. They were there at the cross, blood. And they are here now, Spirit orchestrating every holy birthing. The Spirit hovers over you, breathing identity and courage. The water cleanses you through the Word, pushing you forward into transformation. The blood seals you, protects you, and declares you legitimate. These three do not simply mark your salvation. They attend every threshold moment in your destiny. Think of the Red Sea. That wasn't just an escape from Egypt. It was a birth into covenant identity. The wind, the rod, the parted waters. It was a supernatural delivery. They emerged no longer under Pharaoh's whip, but under Yahweh's covenant. And just like then, God is pushing you through your own Red Sea, out of bondage into sonship. But before Israel could cross the waters, the firstborn had to be marked by blood. This wasn't only protection from judgment. It was God saying, "These are mine." He claimed them not to wander in circles, but to govern as a kingdom of priests. The blood wasn't an exit sign. It was the entryway into purpose, intimacy, and authority. Now here's where many stumble. The wilderness generation stalled. God's problem wasn't their location. It was their mindset. They were delivered, but still thought like slaves. But Caleb and Joshua saw differently. They didn't ignore the giants. They simply refused to magnify them. They saw the fruit and believed God for the land. That's the spirit God is birthing now, a generation with eyes on the kingdom, not the opposition. And in the vision, I saw the Father's joy. This wasn't a sterile delivery. It was saturated in affection. Love surrounded the womb. Joy crowned the process. These sons and daughters are born of the Spirit, covered by the blood, and forged in intimacy. They will infiltrate every sphere, government, business, education, media, not as copycats of culture, but as carriers of kingdom culture. So maybe you feel the pressure right now. Maybe the contractions are real. It may look like warfare, but in the Spirit, it's a birthing. Jesus is right beside you, midwifing your destiny. The blood is speaking over you. Mine, chosen, protected, commissioned. The Spirit is hovering, activating what was written in your scroll before time began. The Father is delighting, his eyes fixed on your unveiling. You are not stuck. You are in divine transition, not just called, but revealed. Not just starting another season, you're stepping into your appointed unveiling. So, cross the threshold. Heaven is waiting. Earth is groaning. And all of heaven is leaning in for your yes. This is more than a message. It's an invitation to step into what God is birthing in this hour. If something in your spirit is burning right now, if you sense the Lord confirming your own birthing season, then I want to pause and simply say, thank you. Thank you for opening your heart. Thank you for walking this journey with us. And thank you for standing with Awakening Destiny as we equip and send sons and daughters into their kingdom assignments. Thank you for believing with us for kingdom transformation in this generation. At Awakening Destiny, our mission is simple: to engage, equip, and awaken sons and daughters who will carry God's presence into every sphere of influence. And we can't do it without you. Your prayers, your encouragement, and your generosity make this possible. If you'd like to partner with us, whether through prayer, monthly support, or a one-time gift, visit us online at awakeningdestiny.global. And if you want to read today's full message and meditate on the scriptures we've shared, you'll find it on our blog. Just go to the website, to the blog page, and look for Birthing a New Breed, 3 Kingdom Witnesses. Together, we're not just talking about revival. We're raising a generation that will walk in it. Thank you for running with us. The birthing has begun, and the world is about to see what heaven has been forming.